We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Jurickson Profar, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh. Shortstop, Jurickson Profar.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Crawford has to hurry. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Here's Todd Frazier now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fouled back. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win it.
There to take it is Belt for the first out. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dugan is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Right side, hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting sixth.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Alan Hansen.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Standing in, Mookie Betts. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this will rattle around near the knot hole out near the 309 sign. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one.
Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Crawford started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. Throw won't get him. Striding in, Buster Posey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Three runs already home here. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Got him to go down swinging there. Pablo Sandoval becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Evan Longoria is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit in the air out to right. Cespedes is there. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Elias Diaz. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready now, Mike Leake, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Leake.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. To short, hit hard. Crawford's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Stephen Dugan. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Stephen Dugan.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is lined foul back over the Giants dugout. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Harper will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Stepping into the box, Madison Bumgarner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next,
Striding in once again, Alan Henson.
baseman.
He singled his last time up.
Henson.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
Left fielder number
Ready
9.
for another chance? Brandon Belt.
Go.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Lays off 1-0. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. You have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Leak pauses. 2-0 on its way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Up next for the Giants.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mookie Betts. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch on the fists and a jam shot to the right side. And the 2 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Profar.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Belt sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. At the plate, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Todd Frazier.
Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harper.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Belt giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ball one.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's Profar out at short. Reined in. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harper has a read on it. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out.
First baseman.
Here's Albert now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Elias Diaz, the next to hit. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jordy Mercer.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So digging in now, Mike Leake. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Leake.
From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko Rat. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Third baseman, number 18.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. That misses 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Now batting, Stephen Dugan.
Stephen Dugan.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. 0-1, here it comes. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now to the plate, Madison Bumgarner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just a tick behind for a strike. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Digging in and looking for more, Alan Henson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Too low, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
He's running towards second. Hit back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Fielder number 9.
Ready once again, Brandon Belt. Couple of walks for him thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Here's Jurickson Profar. 2 base hits, both singles
Leading
to this
for the
point.
Pirates,
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Brandon
From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Just keeping him close. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Runner going a second time. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch inside. The throw. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Belt moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Todd Frazier now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Frazier.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Here comes Bumgarner. 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Belt will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So striding in, Albert Pujols. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Bumgarner removed to first, and the runner back safely. And there he goes towards second. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hit Weekly back to the mound. He's got it. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is there, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Elias Diaz. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Elias Diaz.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Baseman,
1 for 2 on his
Jordy
line so far
Mercer.
in the game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Ball 2.
2-1.
2-1.
Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Ready once again, Mike Lee. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Please.
Josh Fegley.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher, Lee. Number 19, Josh Fegley.
Low for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. On the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to Sandoval, and they get the double play to get him out. Felipe Rivero will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Felipe Rivero.
Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Pablo Sandoval.
Nick Hundley is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Nick Hundley.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols is there for it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And the pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Pujols ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Fielder, number 12.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Dugan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
The pitcher, number
Ready
40,
for another chance? Madison Bumgarner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Yorkie Hernandez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Yorkie Hernandez.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ty Blach is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 12.
Digging in and looking for more. Brandon Nimmo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Hansen will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now to the plate, Alan Hansen. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Michael Feliz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 45, Michael Feliz.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
There to make the play is Frazier for the first out. Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. He doubled his last time through. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. We're in the seventh inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Belt on his way to second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's ball four now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Belt leads from second. The pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Belt rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Here's Buster Posey now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Frazier's up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hansen onto the grass. He's got it one away. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Albert now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dugan is there, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Nick Hundley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Nick Hundley.
Chris Coghlan is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Center fielder, number 12.
In now, Stephen Dugan. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Standing in, Ty Blach. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Gregor Blanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 92, Gregor Blanco.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a throw over to first. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. That's inside. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You get that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but It was tempting, no doubt. Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Henson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Richard Rodriguez is called upon to pitch.
Richard Rodriguez.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Digging in, Brandon Belt. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run scored. The throw into second. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Yusmeiro Petit is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now it counts 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Nimmo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Coghlan. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses 1-1. In to score, the runner from third. In is the third baseman, Evan Long.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Second and third, 2 away. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. Standing in, Stephen Dugan.
Number 12, Stephen Dugan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
And it's in time at first. Ray Montoya enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Ray Montoya.
So striding in, Elias Diaz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Coghlan racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit in the air out to center field. Dugan is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in now, the pitcher is Petit. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of David Dahl. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Takes a knee-high fastball. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.
AT&T Park. And remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.